I told you go talk to the calling party. Go talk to the calling party.
I don't have to do what you tell me.
No, you will do what I tell you.
I don't have to do what
Yeah,
you
you do. You work for me. Remember who you...
I don't work for you.
Yes, you do.
Hey folks, welcome back to our channel where we dive into the important topics of individual rights and community well-being. Today, we're going to explore a specific scenario involving law enforcement in public spaces, sparking a conversation about where our rights stand, the impact on the community, and how we can find a balance between personal freedoms and collective well-being. Join us as we unravel this scenario, shedding light on the dynamics between individual rights and the greater good. If you believe in defending civil rights, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and sharing it with your friends and family. Your support can really make a difference in spreading awareness, and don't forget to head over to his channel to appreciate him for standing up for our rights. Links in the description.
What's going on?
I don't know. You got to talk to the calling party, man. Yeah. What's your name, badge number? Do you have a name?
You see it right on my name tag, right?
What does it say? I can't see it.
You tell me.
I don't know. You want to be professional and give me a name and badge number, or?
You want to tell me what's going on?
No, I already told you.
All right, but you haven't gone on that property.
I'm not going to answer that question. I told you go talk to the calling party. Go talk to the calling
I
party.
don't have to do what you tell me.
No, you will do what I tell you.
I don't have to do what
Yeah,
you
you
tell
do. You work for me. Remember
No,
who you...
I don't work for you.
Yes, you do.
Are you the city of Keene?
What?
Are you the city of Keene?
Am I the city of Keene?
Yeah.
No, where's your pension and shit go? Where's that go? From the tax-funded dollars, right? Get it right, dude. Remember who you work for. What's your name and badge number? Stop being a little tyrant. Yeah, mine's right here, too. I knew that was coming. Yeah, right here. That's my name. What is it, good child?
Listen, don't obstruct the
You
traffic.
must not have been a good child. I don't need your directives, good child. Bye, bad child. See you later. Yep, thank you for the directives, dude. Don't kick your wife. Don't kick the dog. Piss in yellow snow. Yeah, don't do any of that, buddy. What's your name, badge number?
We don't have badge numbers to keep. We have ID numbers.
What's your name?
Palmer.
Palmer? Awesome. Yeah, professional. You can learn something there, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like shit right now for Keene. Just to let you know, for not even identifying yourself.
What do you look like?
I look better than you. Putting you in your place right now, ain't I?
Oh, you certainly are.
Oh, I
You
am.
certainly are.
I know. I don't know. I already told you to go talk to the calling party. See what they have lies to tell you about.
The RP did approach him and ask him to stop, but he refused, and she said he became hostile towards her.
Yeah, I heard it. It said hostile, right? Yeah.
You are with what company?
I don't answer those type of questions. Call the police, huh?
I was just keeping company your side of the story.
I don't have a side. He's got a bad side, though. Yeah, I know. All right. Good child. What a name. Hey, don't obstruct the street, buddy. Where's your lights? What about your lights, buddy?
What about the lights?
I don't know. Your lights aren't on.
So?
Let's take a look in your
Need to be
vehicle. Yeah, sure. Oh, you're dismissed there, good child. Bye, a**hole.
Filming in public is a right protected by the First Amendment, which guarantees freedom of expression and information gathering. Courts have consistently said that taking photos and videos in public is a crucial part of free speech and press. This was confirmed in cases like Blake versus Cafe, where the courts acknowledged that people have a protected right to record public officials in public places. In the video, the people argue that they have the right to film on a public easement, supported by legal cases that distinguish public areas from restricted state property. They say public easements are meant for everyone, including filming, and point to public utilities in the area as evidence that it's intended for public use. The correctional officer's questioning of the filming authorization shows a possible misunderstanding of state policies versus public rights. While security is important, especially near a correctional facility, it needs to be balanced with constitutional rights. The suggestion to contact a public information officer for permission while following institutional rules seems to clash with the broader legal permission for public filming. While law enforcement has a valid interest in security, it must be done without violating constitutional rights. The debate is about whether the precautions suggested by the officer are reasonable or if they go too far and limit public freedoms. The main point of the interaction is the argument about jurisdiction made by the photographers. By saying they are on a public easement, they highlight a crucial legal boundary for their right to film. The difference between public and state property is important, showing that while there may be some restrictions on state property, public spaces have broader legal protections. We want to hear what you think. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your voice is important to shaping discussions on important topics. Let's keep exploring, asking questions, and getting involved in the world to make sure our rights are respected and our communities are safe.
I'm a spy. I'm Guy. What you want to know? I told you who I am.
No, you didn't.
I said I'm Guy.
That's all you said.
That's right.
But that's not what you're supposed to do. So how can we help you?
I don't need your help. I'm okay.
You can't come in here and videotape, and we don't know who you are.
What's your name?
Harper. My name is Harper, Officer Harper.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Huh?
What are you trying to do?
Nothing.
So why you videotaping and taking pictures?
I'm working on something.
Right?
A story. I'm working on a story.
Okay, about parks?
Uh-huh.
So you press?
Everybody's the press.
So you should call our press office.
Yeah.
I don't need to. I'm okay. I'm here in person. Have a good day.
All right, this is not a public building, though. It's not a, come, hey, excuse me.
Hi. How are you?
Good thing. How are you?
I'm grateful. Are you Parks Police? She is. You're Parks Police, right?
I'm a security guard.
Oh, where's the Parks Police at?
They are me.
Okay. So I'm going to walk around the publicly accessible areas of this building, okay? Because this is indeed, in fact, a public building.
All right, so just please don't go into any of the offices.
If it says authorized personnel only, I will not go there. It's supposed to be signs.
Sir, you cannot go upstairs.
I didn't see a sign that said that. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful building. Oh, look. Development Department.
How are you?
Hi, how are you? What's your name?
Officer Squad Parks Enforcement.
Nice to meet
So
you.
this is a restricted area for employees only.
Can you show me where it says that?
We're letting you know this is a restricted area. We don't.
You can't just restrict it because you don't like me.
If you want to,
It has to already
I
be
don't know you
restricted.
to not to like you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it seems like.
No, I don't know you at all.
It seems like you're restricting it because I'm recording.
No,
It has to already be restricted because it's the public building.
It could be a public.
So how would the public
but
know?
There's certain areas, exactly. If
Yeah,
you
it's
want
wide
a
open.
tour,
It's
nothing
wide open
to
to the
have-
public, officer.
Here's your call.
Thank you so much. I
If you
appreciate
want
it.
a tour, it's nothing to have a management or an employee here give you a tour.
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? But if
We're almost done, so it's okay. You good?
Well, I'm done with you. I appreciate your help. I'm just gonna continue my my pictures and videos.
Well,
Okay.
you have parks official telling you that this is not.
You can't just restrict the area just because you don't like me, because then it looks like retaliation, and it looks like this, and it looks like discrimination. If there was a sign right outside that door that said authorized personnel only or restricted area, then I know, okay, I can't be here. That door is wide open.
if you want a tour, it's not like I said.
That's
if you
not
want
what
a
I'm
tour,
saying.
Let's talk about the First Amendment, part of the United States Constitution that protects the freedom of speech, including the right to record public officials in places where people are allowed to be. We'll clear up some common misunderstandings about this right and show how important it is for transparency and accountability. The different reactions from the public show the ongoing struggle between what people expect in terms of privacy and the reality of being seen in public. We'll also talk about how law enforcement officers need to balance protecting individual rights with making sure everyone stays safe. The techniques shown in the video for calming down tense situations are crucial for handling moments that could become difficult and for peacefully standing up for our rights.
you can ask somebody. I understand what you're saying, but
Right.
it's a courtesy thing. You know what I'm
You
saying?
enforce the
It's-
law, right?
I do, but I'm also telling you.
I'm not breaking the law.
But I'm still talking, right?
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is, if you want a tour of this building, all you have to do is ask someone.
if somebody is here and they're saying, okay, well, we feel like you're not complying with what we're seeing or whatever, you're trespassing at this point. If somebody doesn't want you in the building because you're not complying,
This is public, right?
it could be public.
Right, that means
just
I have
like
rights.
just for example, if a park is public
Uh-huh.
and we're saying, hey, you can't do X, Y, and Z, and you fail to comply with
If
that.
I'm not breaking the law, I have a right to be in a park.
What I'm saying is, it's nothing to ask. Are you approving him recording here and giving him a tour?
I don't need nobody's
I'm
approval
not
to
talking
exercise
you.
my
Are
rights
you-
in public.
No.
Are you
Okay,
a supervisor?
No, I'm not a supervisor.
So can I speak to a supervisor, please?
I have a supervisor right here.
Are you allowing him in the building?
This is a ma'am, respectfully, ma'am, this is a public building. I have a right to be here just like everybody else. I'm not being disorderly. I'm not anywhere I'm not supposed to be. If there was a sign that said authorized personnel only, I would have never walked in here, but that door is wide open. It doesn't say that the public can't be here. How is the public supposed to know that we can't enter through this wide open door in a public building?
Okay, I told you, you couldn't be in here.
You can't just restrict the area, ma'am. It has to already be restricted.
Yeah,
There
but-
has to be signs. Just like your garage over there with all those signs, no trespassing. Now, if you see me beyond that gate, I'm trespassing because there's signs.
But once you come in the door, this is your sign right here.
That's not how the law works, ma'am.
Okay.
That's not how the law works.
This is her job, to tell you how far you can come in this building.
That's not how the law works, ma'am. There has to be signage in a
Right
public
now?
in a public building. There has to be signage, ma'am.
Right now, you trespassing.
I'm not trespassing because I'm not in an area that I'm not supposed to be. If you show me a sign that says I can't be in this room. If you don't want the public to be in this room, then you close the door and you lock it. Rather than stepping on my rights, close the door and lock it. That's it. You don't step on my rights. Look, show me a sign. Show me a sign that says I can't enter this room. Ma'am, please show me a sign that says I can't enter this
I
room.
told you, as soon as you came in that door, the officer was right here.
Uh-huh.
She told you that the building, that you cannot videotape in the building.
Why
The
wouldn't
buil-
I be able to videotape? It's a public building. And I could watch my government employees in the course of your duties.
Like I
Right?
said.
I could film you, right?
Okay, of course.
So why can't I film the other public workers?
The building, she's telling you the building is not for your off limit.
The building is public, ma'am. It's a public building.
Sir,
It's owned by the public. It's funded by the public. It's wide open to the public. It's a public building.
And
It's
like
not a private
as
building.
I said, since there's rules and regulation.
I'm not
The
breaking
officer
any
let you
rule.
know. She let you know when you walk in that door that the building is closed for you.
You can't put any rules above my rights.
I'm not gonna argue with you back and forth. all
I'm not
right?
arguing. I'm trying to let you know that I'm not
So,
breaking the
I'm
law.
letting you know you have to exit the building.
Why? I'm conducting business.
What business you conducting?
So I did it for you. I might do another one. I'm not sure. And I'm taking pictures. Journalism is official business. And I'm not only that, I'm watching my government workers in the course of their duties, which I have a right to do from public.
Well, you have to get permission.
I
to
can
do that.
stay in
Did
here
you get
all day.
permission to do that?
I don't need permission to
Yes,
watch
you
you.
do.
No, I
You
don't,
can't come in
ma'am.
here. These-
So she's saying I can't be in a public building?
So this building is mainly for people that work here. So it's a workplace building. The only thing the public could do, well, the only place the public could be is to use the restroom. Other than that, all these offices are strictly for the people that work here.
Can the public come in and gather public information and
You
conduct
can.
business?
That's why you have the receptionist.
That's what
but
I've-
you're not
that's what I've been
allowed
doing.
to wander. Is what we're getting at. This building is mainly for staff that works for the Parks Department.
So the only
It's just
places
not for anyone to wander.
I've been is publicly accessible areas. The only private office I've been in was his, and he invited me into his private office.
That's fine if he invited you here, but
Right,
this is a
right.
conference room, so you have the break area over there. So
Is it reasonable to say that there's no signs that say I can't be in there? Do you understand that if
I
there?
understand what
So
you're
how am I
saying,
supposed to
but
know
not
that I
every
can't be
door will
there?
have a sign that says,
It
oh,
has to. It has to.
If this building is mainly for a workplace overall, you get what I'm saying?
Oh, most
They don't-
government
you don't
most
need a
government
sign
buildings
at
work
every
is
door.
conducted.
If that's something that you feel should be
No, that's-
done, I would recommend you calling 311. If you feel like that's something that should be done and may confuse anyone else.
All of our government workers here today, all of your actions will be held accountable, especially if you violate my rights.
Okay.
Okay? Because that's my job, is to hold the government accountable. And this is for transparency. I can watch you while you work. I can watch them while they work. It's our First Amendment right to watch the government. It's our First Amendment right to redress the government.
I understand.
Right?
But
So
if
I'm
it-
doing it peacefully as well.
No, you can do it peacefully.
Right.
That,
So why would you
can
ask
do it
me to
peacefully,
leave?
But if you keep going on, it could also be considered harassment. You get what I'm saying? To some.
Harassment is repetitive. It's my first
Yeah,
time
but
meeting any of you.
That's fine. But your first time here, but we keep repeating
Freedom of
that
speech
you-
isn't harassment.
We keep repeating that you cannot stay in the building. If this is a
You
workplace
cannot,
building, and
I'm
you're
sorry
not,
to cut you off. You cannot turn a constitutionally protected activity into a crime. Me taking pictures is not harassment.
I'm not saying it's necessarily. What I'm telling you is, if this is prolonged to the point where we have to keep telling you that you're trespassing, or there's people here that feels like you're just being disorderly, it could, and you keep doing it. An annoyance is under harassment. Is basically what I'm getting.
It's not. Me taking pictures is not annoyance.
It is.
Taking pictures is a harassment.
As you said, we enforce the law. Annoyance is under harassment.
This is.
Trust and believe me.
Do you know who this is protected by? You know who this is protected by? It's protected by you.
The building.
Me taking pictures in public is protected by you.
Okay.
Not turn into harassment. You're supposed to come here and protect my rights, not violate my rights. Me taking pictures in a public building is not harassment. It doesn't matter how anybody feels. I have the right to take pictures.
What is your goal here?
I'm conducting business. I'm gathering public information.
Okay.
On public property, in a public area. It doesn't matter if people don't like me. I have a right to take pictures.
I don't think it's necessary people don't like you.
Right.
We don't know you.
Right. So you don't like that you don't like that I'm exercising my rights?
We're used to people taking pictures with us. So for
Ma'am,
me,
what time does this building close? What time is it close? I can come in here, I can sit on that bench, and I can watch these government workers until this building closes, and I will be well within my rights. Because I'm not anywhere I'm not supposed to be. I'm not being disorderly. I'm just peacefully exercising my rights in public.
Okay.
That's it. And you can't turn it into harassment because I sit there for half an hour and watch them.
Okay, well, now we're telling you cannot enter back into this room. If he invited you into his office, then that's a different story.
Right. I don't go into any private areas, ma'am. If there was a sign that said authorized personnel only, which there are authorized personnel only signs in this building,
Okay.
and I never went into any of those areas.
So signs should be posted.
I just hope that my peace officers that swore an oath to protect my rights will come here and protect my rights.
Okay.
Which you all swore an oath, right? Yes. So why not come here and protect my rights? I'm exercising my rights peacefully. It doesn't matter if people feel uncomfortable. I'm not here to make people feel uncomfortable. I'm here to conduct business and gather public information.
Okay.
That's it. And I can do that until this building closes because it's public. It's funded by the public and it's owned by the public. Okay? Thank you.
The incident highlights crucial questions regarding the legal and constitutional rights associated with public filming. The person capturing footage of public spaces elicits diverse reactions from both the public and law enforcement. Each interaction reveals insights into the legal principles shaping our communal life with the First Amendment of the United States Constitution at the forefront. This amendment safeguards freedom of speech and expression, extending to the recording of public officials, including police officers in areas where individuals have a right to be. While this right is not absolute and must be balanced against concerns for privacy, security, and public order, the established legality of filming in public areas for accountability and transparency purposes is emphasized. The public's initial resistance and law enforcement inquiries underscore a common misunderstanding of this right. The law is clear. Individuals do not need to justify filming in public spaces, nor are they generally required to provide identification without reasonable suspicion of a crime. This principle is crucial for asserting public oversight over public servants and fostering a culture of transparency and accountability. Public reactions ranging from discomfort to curiosity reflect the societal tension between privacy expectations and the realities of public visibility in the digital age. Navigating these expectations requires a nuanced understanding of privacy rights, which do not broadly extend into public spaces voluntarily entered by individuals. The law enforcement response in the video, aimed at verifying the legality of filming while ensuring no laws are breached, highlights the delicate balance officers must maintain. They must protect constitutional rights while ensuring public safety and order. De-escalation techniques showcased in the video are essential tools for both the filmer and law enforcement, managing potentially volatile situations and preventing unnecessary conflict. The importance of these techniques cannot be overstated, contributing to the peaceful assertion of rights and the maintenance of public order. This is more than a series of encounters. It's a dialogue about freedom, respect, and the shared spaces we navigate daily. Now it's your turn. What are your thoughts on this? If you believe in defending civil rights, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and sharing it with your friends and family. Your support can really make a difference in spreading awareness, and don't forget to head over to his channel to appreciate him for standing up for our rights. Links in the description.